What is up? It's your boy Aing here, bringing to you guys a brand new freaking video, man. So look, listen, today we got a fun one. Today we got an exciting one. Today we got a banger. All right, so as you guys saw, most of the US just got a bunch of snow. And by I mean just, this video was supposed to be recorded about 2 weeks ago, but my camera broke and we had some issues. But nonetheless, it still taught me a lot, okay? It taught me how unprepared I actually was for snow. So in today's video, I wanna talk about how unprepared I was and what I wanna do to prepare for it. But I only see snow like 2 to 5 times a year. For the people that get a lot more snow than me, I need you to comment, okay? Not for the algorithm and not for my ego, but just for my wallet, because in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about some stuff that I wanna buy, some gear that I wanna get, and possibly you may be saying, Aang, you're being a little bit of a sissy girl, you don't need all that. You just need fill in the blank. So if that's you, if you deal with snow, I'm interested. Let me know how much of this video is just me being an exaggerating drama queen, and how much of this stuff is actual factual. With that being said, let's get into the video. I will say, in my last video, you guys surprised me. So I just want to shout out some of you guys who showed me some love, I guess you could say, on that video. All right, so some of the people I want to shout out, first and foremost, B Devious, the man, the myth, the legend. He's been supporting, or she's been supporting, I'm not sure, has been supporting for quite some time. So I appreciate the continued support. George Ortiz, appreciate you. Leroy, the man has an absolute unit of a beard. Wow. Well done. Not sure how to say your name. Yeah, buddy. Happy 2025. Right back at you, man. I appreciate you. Now this comment, this one, I'm not going to say it's above all the rest, but this one definitely gave me some clarity. And I guess it's so obvious, but it helps. So Richard commented, pay it off first and add small things as you go. So that is the game plan. Actually, that shifted my whole idea on what I'm gonna do. And the plan that moving forward is we're gonna pay off the truck as fast as we can and add small things as we go. So let me set the scene for this video. Here in Virginia, they gave us the forecast. Hey, it's gonna snow. And I said, hey, no, it's not, because it's really, really nice out. It was nice out the day before. So I thought, you know what? How is it going to snow with it being such a beautiful day out? I'm not gonna lie. I did flush some ice down the toilet. I think I may have overdone it, okay? Because when I walked outside the next morning, I could not believe my eyeballs. Now, as far as the situation that I guess I'm prepping for, the idea of what this video is about is snow. Lots and lots of snow, like we got here in Virginia not too long ago. Not only that, because sometimes it snows and then the next day it's super hot out and then like the snow melts, but I'm talking about snow and then ice for the next couple of days, because that's what we got. So it snowed and the snow stuck and the snow turned into ice, and it was not fun. Like, it was not fun at all. All right, so now this is where the issues arise. I walk outside to a snow covered truck and snow covered Corolla. First and foremost, my Corolla is on the cheapest Chinese tires, but those are bald. I don't know how it keeps passing inspection, because I think I'm starting to see wire come out of one of them. Any snow, really any type of rain, I start to spin the tires on that thing, and it's not like I'm trying to like burn out my Corolla. It's just they have no grip. So I already knew, all right, I'm gonna have to take the Tundra. Let me start cleaning off the Tundra, right? Then I realize I have nothing to clean the Tundra off with. So I start just with some gloves. The gloves that you guys saw in that last video that were absolutely useless, that's what I ended up using to clean off, you know, my windshield and the hood as much as I could, you know, because I didn't want to be a hazard on the road. Hey, just to let you know, my channel right now is almost at 1 million subscribers. So if you subscribe right now for a limited time only, I will say thank you. So I clean up as much as I can and to get really nowhere, because all of my work stuff is in the Corolla. So now I have to go and clean off the Corolla, and again, I have nothing. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm just going to open the trunk, because all my stuff is in the trunk. So let me just pop the trunk and I'll deal with this when I get home. I didn't want to clean off the trunk. So what I did was forcefully opened it. And when I opened the trunk, all of the snow that was on the trunk and was on the windshield now went into the trunk. So I had to take out everything, now wet, and put it into my truck. Even if I wanted to take my Corolla and it had good tires, they had already plowed the snow and made it so that I couldn't, because the Corolla, the snow was higher than the bumper. So there's no way I'm getting out. The reason I bring that up is because I'm going to talk about it a little bit later. So once that whole snafu is taken care of, now it's time to actually get out of the driveway. And well, I gotta say, that wasn't the best. Since it was in the middle of the week, Sandy usually drives the Tundra and she does not like parking in reverse. So now I have to back out of my driveway, and it's not too steep, but it's deep enough to the point where the truck will start to lose traction. I get down in my back wheels, which are the wheels that receive power in the Tundra, they started to spin and I couldn't move. And I was extremely embarrassed. So I had to slap this bad boy into 4-wheel drive to get out of my driveway. Because I tried to go up, I couldn't. I tried to go back, I couldn't. And so we had to 4-wheel drive, get us out of there. And then I proceeded to spin the tires from my house to the exit of my neighborhood, which, again, super embarrassing. These tires, tragic. I need to get rid of them. So I'm thinking either BF Goodrich KO2s or Falcon Wild Peaks, but that comes later in the video. All right, guys, slow your roll. When I finally get out of the neighborhood, everyone is driving with their 4-way flashers or hazard lights, whatever you want to call them, driving super slow. And I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wow, what a bunch of losers. Get out the way. Here comes my Tundra. All right, we're made for this. Real quick, I realized we were not made for it. I was in the left lane and I hit the rumble strips in the right lane. So your boy turned off the music, for sure, turned off the music. The 4-way flashers were now on and we were driving the speed limit, maybe 10 miles under the speed limit with 4-wheel drive on. On my way home, same thing, still snowing, but now it's dark. And it was snowing pretty bad. I'll try to see if I have any pictures to show, but it was pretty bad. Not a paid promotion right now, but these lights, not necessarily these, but my fog lights and my lights that I have up there, so clutch. The white light was not my friend, okay? It was very bright and it was like reflecting back into my eyeballs, but that amber light broke up the snow enough for me to see where I was going. Can't say enough good things about Diode Dynamics products. That's that. Those fog lights and the light bar that I got up there that are amber, so clutch. Again, people couldn't see where they were going. It was atrocious, not bueno. So that was the first 2 days, kind of like when it was snowing. We got over it, right? I got the Corolla out of there, shoveled it out. And then what ended up happening was I left the Tundra at home. The snow was still stuck to the truck and stuck to the vehicles. And one thing I didn't realize was that snow freezes after a while, you know? Like, I didn't think about it. I am working in the Corolla. Sandy is at home with the Tundra. She says she's gonna go out to get some food, but she was also working and the place that she wanted to go to was about to close. She turns on the truck because I tell her, like, warm up the vehicle before you take it out. She turns the truck on and the windshield is frozen. We have nothing to take, it off the windshield. So she tries to use the windshield wiper fluid and the windshield wipers, they're frozen. There was so much snow in between here that it made it so that the fluid wouldn't even come out. It was a whole debacle. So let's talk about what I learned. The most important thing that I learned was if you don't have to go out, then don't. There is not much going on out there. And unless you're like an essential worker, I would say don't, because it's not fun. And also I saw a bunch of people stuck that didn't need to be stuck, or at least I would assume they didn't need to be stuck, but it gets nasty. And if you're not prepared for it, you can be in a pickle real fast. But let's just say you have to go out, whether that be for work, like me, a working adult. I haven't found a way around that yet. If you know a way around not working and still being able to pay your bills, then I'm all for it. But let's say you have to go out, for work or for an emergency, whatever the case may be. I think the most important thing is prevention and preparation, if that makes any sense. So hear me out. Doing a lot of the little things will really set you up for success. Like the windshield wiper thing. All of my neighbors put up their windshield wipers, like they set them up. And I thought, wow, these guys, what a bunch of fools. They really think it's gonna snow? Pfft, noobs. I really wish I would have done that. I really wish I wouldn't have left my windshield wipers down. It's not that big a deal, really. It's not like I died or anything, but would have been a lot nicer to have them up. Also thinking about where you park. My Corolla, there wasn't much I could have done. Like I'd park it in the street and well, it was destined to get, snow surrounding it. But the truck, definitely leaving it facing forward. That way I could get out easier. So thinking about where you park is also really, really important. Having gear. I don't know what happened. My Toyota Tacoma was very well equipped. Had nice tires, it was a little bit lifted, even though the lift doesn't help with snow. I had all the gear that I needed to clean the windshield, to clean off the truck. I had compressors, I had everything. Air compressors, like for tires. This truck, butt naked, like absolutely nothing. Having the gear and having the right gear is also really, really important. And we're gonna start equipping the truck for that. Tires, if you get snow, maybe having tires that are meant for snow would be nice. Nobody's safe. Even Florida got snow. So definitely they don't have to worry about it. Like realistically, you don't have to spend money on $1,500 tires. But me, who gets a lot of snow, not a lot of snow, but snow, ice, rain, I think I need to invest in better tires. Alrighty, so now this is where you come in. This is where things get serious, buddy. Buckle up. I personally want to add a lot of stuff to my truck. Personally, I was going to buy a bunch of stuff and just show it all to you guys, but I thought, well, you guys are pretty good at saving me money, so let's try to do that. First and foremost, I want to have the right gear in my truck. And this being a truck, the bed during the winter time is kind of useless because it was frozen, so I couldn't even get into it. I want to carry the stuff in the actual truck itself, so I'm getting storage. I'm getting these like storage bins, so I have to cut up the carpet, do a bunch of stuff. Nonetheless, once I get those storage bins, I want to carry equipment. So hear me out. This is what I want to carry. Starting with a way to clean my truck. I found this one on Amazon and I also found one at Walmart. It was like 20 bucks, but for the sake of this video, I didn't want to buy anything just yet. But pretty big. It was like a brush. It was a scraper. So that's number one on my list. Something to carry to clean off the truck. Quick side note. The day before it snowed, I saw this dude walk into a convenience store and he bought the smallest scraper. The smallest little insy-wincy scraper. And I thought, what a scrub, that guy. Really, you think that's going to do something? Yes, because I had nothing. Better something than nothing. Next up, some winter gloves. If I had gloves, I would be outside of my truck right now, but I don't. And I keep going to North Face to find some, and they don't have anything, but I'm going today. I'm going to go buy gloves. I might even show it in the video, but I'm going to buy gloves today. I have to, because it is too cold outside, and when you're trying to clean off snow, it's not fun at all. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I am going to spend, I don't know, like $50 to $100 on some gloves. That's my budget. I just want good gloves. That's all I want. A shovel. I had one. I'm not entirely sure how I lost a shovel, but I did. At least I think I did. I haven't found it in any other places where I leave them at. So, yeah. Obviously at home I have like a big shovel, but for on the go, like if someone's stuck, a lot of the time they like kind of either high center or their wheels just aren't getting any traction. Being able to get someone out of there or myself out of there, having a shovel, pretty important. At this point of the video, I hope Sandy is not watching anymore because this part she won't be a fan of. Recovery gear. I saw maybe 4 or 5 people that just needed a little bit of a pull or a push. And Sandy's not a fan of it. We've seen some crazy stuff with people trying to tow. Pretty graphic stuff, and ever since then ruined it for her. She does not want me anywhere near, you know, towing or pulling or doing anything of that sort. Let's just say she's not with me. I would like to have some straps to be able to pull somebody out. So let me know down below if you guys have any suggestions on what I could run as far as pulling someone out. Some good kinetic straps. I don't even know what that means. I just heard somebody say that. I just wanted to sound like I knew what I was talking about. I don't. Let me know down below. This is what I need. Straps. What kind of straps do I need to get? Obviously, I know I could just Google it, but when you Google stuff, a lot of it's like sponsored and you don't know what's cheap, what's not cheap until you buy it, and I don't want to go through a million things. You've probably already done it. So let me know down below. As far as tires go, we are getting better tires. I kind of think I might just run these until next winter, but maybe not. BF Goodrich KO2s, I've heard they're good. Falcon Wild Peaks, those are the ones I had. They were great in all conditions, off-road, on-road, rain, snow, ice. They were absolutely money. So I may just go back with those. But if you guys have any suggestions on good tires in all seasons, I'm interested. An air compressor. I don't know about you guys, but on top of everything, coming outside to that pesky little light on your dashboard that you need air in your tires is not fun. So definitely I want to get myself an air compressor. I had one and then I returned it, but now I need it. I need it back. I need it. I plan on getting all this gear and making a video on it. So if you suggest something and I buy it, I'm going to give you credit in that next video. But I want to know, is there anything that I'm adding to this list that really isn't necessary? Or is there something that I'm not thinking of? I would be interested in doing that. And I am all about prep, right? So if you think, you know, you want to suggest something, but you think I might not be into it, recommend it, because I probably will be. I just haven't thought of it. So with that being said, I'm interested. Please comment, because I hear there's supposed to be snow this week and next week. Maybe I can get this stuff ordered and we can get it in the truck and set up ready to go. But with that being said, it's been your boy. I'm out like an Audi. I'll see you tomorrow. Single tomorrow. Peace.